Oh, you think darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, blinded by it. By the time I saw the light, I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me, but blinding. And we rode it out. A freaking bomb went off in here. The stair fell down last night. So we had to stay up here until dawn, and the sun's just now coming up. So we're gonna try to still find our way up. And this place was built in 1828. And we heard some pretty unusual sounds last night, to say the least. What you say, Clay? But we made it. And I don't ever get cold, man. I had to break out all kind of stuff. But yeah. This place was built, man, back in the day. Apologize, no camera light. The floor is going out. Everything's grown up. We just so happened to find those two chairs. Me and him were both freezing to death, so we bunkered up in that room right there. Inside of that. But the way we came up fell down last night. And then we were walking across this way. And everything's just, it's just absolute, like a bomb went off. Which this place was an armory. And where it was, battles fought here. Water tower. The floor is real soft. See, the tower goes up. It still goes up, but we're trying to figure out how to get to it because the floor is falling apart. And I don't know if you can see how far down that is, but that is a long, long way, like 50 feet easy. But they say on top of the tower, the French built, you can see Mobile Bay. So everything's falling down around us. We're in an absolute death trap right now. Instead of trying to get back down, we're still trying to figure out how to get to the top. It's unbelievable that they would let this thing fall to pieces like that. This is a piece of history. Pretty sure that's lead paint. I better watch my step. This is about to fall through right here. Everything's falling down. So we gotta safely get back down to the floor is falling down everywhere. But you can see the view. So imagine being on the top. That's why they call this place Mount Vernon in the first place. So I have another 7 or 8 stories up I can go if I can make it. Look at the view. That's the water down there. There's a chapel here. It's pretty. It's behind that magnolia down there. I just heard a weird sound again. Gotta go. So I just heard something, man. I don't know what it was. I'm trying to convince Clayton it was raccoons. But it didn't sound like any coons I've ever heard. Clayton, what the hell was that sound, bro?
Raccoon.
Yeah, it was raccoons, wasn't it? Hey, Clayton. It's pretty creepy, isn't it?
Okay.
Anyway, guys, we weren't planning on doing it like this. We brought stakes and we were going to have a fire. And we came up and tried to go to the tower at first. And the stairs right over there collapsed on the way back down. And we have like 6 more flights down. And the floor is crumbling all around us. So we're just in the sturdiest floor we can find. And it just so happened to be 2 nice chairs we're sitting in. And it just really, really, really got cold all of a sudden. And I don't ever get cold. So I found a pair of long johns and like wrapped them up. They're probably here from the freaking mental ward, but I'm that cold. I've never wanted morning to get here sooner. But pretty intense so far. We're in Searcy Mental Institution, and it is creepy. It's the first time I've ever broken into a prison before. We've had to jump 2 gates 20 feet tall. So we're inside the old armory, right beside Searcy. And we're in the stairwell. And we can't get out because the whole stairwell right over there collapsed and fell. And the floor is falling apart, and we're like 6 stories up on the tower. We're like trying to figure out what we're gonna do. So right now we got 2 chairs, we're just chilling. Where you at, dude? Yeah. We're just chilling. It's like a fucking dungeon in here. It's a dungeon. Man, this place, it feels pretty creepy, I might say. Fucking pretty creepy, don't it? Clayton. It don't it?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. So we gotta figure out how to get out of here when we can see in the morning. It's like 4:45 right now. Reporting live. It's brutal. It's real thick. A lot of brows to get in this place. And then you got to be able to jump a fence. We ended up jumping them in the way in and found one that was open on the way out, so that was nice. Another gate. Another gate. And that's why it's best never to break into a prison, because you can't get back out. Another gate. And you can't, we've jumped 3 of them so far. It's like a gate they keep King Kong behind. Alright. So we're out in the middle of nowhere right now, off on a pipeline. I gotta turn my light off real quick, there's a car coming. But we're trying to get in Searcy Mental Institution, which before it was that, it was built by the Spanish in a place called Mount Vernon, because it's real high up. You can see Mobile Bay. It's a vantage point for an old armory. And there was a bunch of bloodshed before it even became Searcy in 1830. And the most notorious prisoner that held there was Geronimo. And he's one of my all-time favorites. I love the story of Geronimo. He was the last great warrior of this century. And he was kept right here at the place we're about to try to sneak in. It's guarded pretty heavily, so we have to hike about 2 miles. And it's going to be a full moon tonight, about 2:30 this morning, so it's going to be real bright so we can see without having to have flashlights. But there's supposed to be a door in there that Geronimo hand painted. And he's one of the greatest warriors. He lost all. He lost his wife, his 2 children, and his mother. And who wouldn't have gone to war over something like that? So it's real interesting. I would recommend reading his autobiography. And if you don't want to read it, there's audios on the internet. But we're going to try to find that door that he painted and then climb to the top of one of those watchtowers. And this place is supposed to be one of the most haunted places in the state of Alabama. And it is the oldest landmark in the state of Alabama. So anyway, I can turn my light back on again. But we're, like you can see, I'm standing on my truck. But we're way off on a pipeline. We're going to have to make our way through the woods right here to even get in. To even get in Searcy, we're going to have to walk through these woods. Reporting live.